You are welcome to House of Ada, where you learn all your DIY videos, and in today's video I will be sharing with you how to make this baby's dress. If you're new here, please consider subscribing and let's dive straight into the video.
To make this dress, the only thing you need to measure, I'm using this is a sample for 2 to 3 years old. 2 to 3 years old. To make the dress, all you need to measure is the bust size, and the bust size is the area around their chest. And then sometimes if it's an adult, you measure the chest and then the waist, but babies, their tummy is bigger most times, so you measure the chest and the half length. The half length is the area from the shoulder down to their under the chest, like their waist, because after that the tummy is bigger. And this baby, the bust area, which is the chest, is 24 inches. I'm measuring in inches, and the half length is 8. So half length is from shoulder to this place where I'm going to cut and then fix the gathered skirt. That the full length of the baby is 31. You don't want it on the floor so they don't step on the dress and fall. But adult, you can make it cross their ankle and down to the floor. And the shoulder of this baby is 9 inches. So the shoulder is from here down to this place. You measure from one shoulder bone to the other, so it's from here to here. What I use for the top here, I will attach that down here on the skirt to make it more beautiful. So to make this dress, the top, this is the front part. You can see I folded that into 2. Remember, the chest is 24 inches, so it's 24 divided by 4, and you have divided by 4 is 6 plus ½ inch sewing allowance. This is for the front. As you know, it's not going to be cut here. And this for the back. The back should be 1 inch or 2 inches longer, because we are going to be attaching a zipper at the center back of the dress. This is the front, this is the back. The back is, you see, 1 inch longer. This is my zipper allowance. Your zip is going to be here, and you have ½ inch on top here. This is seam sewing allowance, and you have another ½ inch here. So if I put my tape, you could see that it is from shoulder to this place is 8 inches, which is my half length. So this is for the top upper part of the dress. The shoulder is, you don't place here, because here is going to be folded in for the zip, so it's going to go in and it will align with the front. I place my you divide shoulder just into 2, because it's only for the back. So you measure 9 inches divided by 2 is 4.5. 9, you put your ½ inch sewing allowance. This I'm going to be folding that in. Remember, this is my shoulder here. I'm using pen. I use my chalk. It's not going to be seen. And the armhole of babies, you need to extend it, let it be 1 to 5. So when after curving, it will be 6, 7. You see the straight line here, you connect it down to this place and then curve it. As you come down, you curve it like this. Here will be cut off. And to make the neckline, remember, this is the front. We have nothing to do with the back. The neckline shouldn't be too wide. I make it 2, and when you unfold, it's going to be 4. So I will cut here. After sewing, is going to be here. I'm not using lining for this dress. I'm just going to use my bias binding to fold, to line the necks and the armhole. To do the down part is going to be 2.5, so it is not too high that they can't breathe. By the time you curve it, it's coming to 3. And for the back, I can make it 1 so it is high, because I notice when it's high at the back it's better and more beautiful. And for this down part, because if you leave it straight out, it's not going to look nice, you slant it this way. You take in ½ an inch here, so here is going to be ½ inch. You extend this so it is not straight. That is the way our body is made. This is it. You don't want to finish sewing and everything is sticking out. It's not going to look nice. And I will be slitting here. I will open here because that is my zip allowance, and here it's 6 plus ½ inch sewing allowance. Here again, you don't have to make it curvy. If it's adult, the waist will be smaller than the chest. The chest is usually bigger than the waist. So if it's an adult, you can shaping it this way. But this is a baby, you don't want it too tight on their tummy. So this is it. I would be cutting off here and here. You have to lift before cutting. This is the only one you would cut separately. And you split here. You slant it inwards. The shoulder here, you have to slant it. What I will do now is to pipe the neck. So you see, this is the front part. Is to go and pipe the neck of the back one as well. After piping is to join the shoulders. You can request me to make a video on how I pipe this to be as neat as this.
After joining the shoulders, you see how neat it is. I'm going to pipe the armhole and join the sides together. Take the skirt to join. You first of all remember to minus the 8, which is the upper part, and you say 8 down to 31, which is the full length. So to do the waist, and you need to gather the waist, what I did is to say the waist is 26, so I did 26 inches by 2, and that is it. So I have here 52 inches width with full length, which is 31. So to do this, I'm going to sew to the back side of the fabric and turn it down to the front part so that everything is down. So I'm going to sew all the way down till it's joined. As you can see, I've finished with the sewing, so remember to iron the seams. Next is to iron down ½ an inch, pin it to the front part of the chiffon, and everything is properly done. Iron it down, pin it properly so that everything is well aligned. going to go ahead and draw the stitches I have made on the waist for me to do the gathers. If you don't know how to do your gathers, use the highest sewing stitch on your sewing machine. Once it is loose, it's going to draw all by itself, very easy. Once you have gathered it, make sure that it's the same size with the round of the waist from one zip to the other. Pin it down and go and join them together. So now join the backs together. I'm going to sew halfway and then attach my zipper, and that is all you need to make this wonderful and beautiful dress.